Ready?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi,
Welcome.
everybody. So, this is going to be a tour of the land that we bought. So, I should have done this like on the very first week, but now we have a lot going on already. But I'm not going to include it on this video. So, as you come in here, so this is the road going up to the property. This one is still ours, this part here, but this was constructed or was like carved out on, I think, about 4 weeks after we got this property. So this area here, it's included the three bamboos and then lots of bananas. So currently, as of the time of this video of taking this video, we are nearly finished, or I think about 70% finished of the building of our home. And on the first few days, our workers had to carry all of these sacks. Those are sand, by the way, and hollow blocks and everything up going up there because most of our delivery trucks refuses to go up there because of course it's new, and every time it rains, um the soil gets really soft and the wheels get stuck. So here we do not know what to do with this space yet, but we have these for like future plan. And we are like 15 minutes away from the beach, about 10 minutes from the local hospital, and about 15 minutes from the town proper, police and market. So it's not very far from everything. So this is the excess soil coming from this part here. We rented a digger and he did it basically within like 2 days, and it's gone, like not full 2 days but half day. So hi. So we still have a bit of area here to go around because this is still included, and this land is like it's like a layer of, as you can see here, I do not know how to explain it, but it's like a ladder. So let's go up there. I'm not gonna explain everything there, but that's just the excuse me, the makeshift kubo or hut where we store all of the tools, the cement and everything else, and also we cook for the workers. And then we have about 3 men sleep here during the night to watch everything. Yeah. So this is the most challenging part at the minute for us, like going uphill, but that's good for the heart. So we have a few fruit trees already. That's mango. And then, oh, as you can see, we are at the foot of the mountain, and we picked this area here to build the house. Let's not go in there for a minute because that's gonna be for another video. These are motorbikes of the workers. So this is what you see from up here. You see everything. Yeah, they're doing the. Oh my god, sorry. I'm getting out of breath. I've been gardening all afternoon, which has been my routine. I cook, No, we go to the market in the morning. I cook and then do the gardening after lunch when it's too hot. So that's what you see. And there is like a little creek down there. Well, I'm not gonna go over there because they're playing loud music and they are laying out the kitchen. So this is how it's looking at the minute. Just one bedroom, just enough for me and my husband. And it's not really a big house, but I think we'll be comfortable here. So as you can see, we are away from everybody, but on the weekend, we could hear all the noise here from down there, the music, the karaoke, everything that's going on. So, so this is what we see and we will enjoy in the future. So, in total, it is 3,300 square meters, and I just love the nature. So currently, I have made my sorry. Oh gosh, I've been coughing a lot when I'm like dehydrated. I sweat a lot that in the afternoon when I do my gardening, but that's the only time I have. So far, I have planted, I think, in total of 300, no, 300, that's so impossible, 30 fruit trees, vegetable patch, yeah, and it's only been put up for 2 days, so there's nothing to see. And then, so these are my fruit trees, and I did a lot of planting on my birthday on the 26th of November. So some of it is being covered by a sack for some shade, and we have a lot of these here. This is a lemongrass. So, and if you could see all these are newly planted, and this is my way of protecting it from the harshness of the sun, because if not, most of it I've noticed the leaves gets sun bleached. Another lemongrass. So I have a lot of pineapple in place already, and I've been picking this up and ferment it to use as a fertilizer. So lots of mung bean. I had a few Madre de Agua here, which is good for the chickens and pigs, but it did not make it, and I sprinkled a lot of mung beans just to like try and build up the soil. And this is the area where I currently grow all of my seedling vegetables, papaya, and the only I know it's a bit messy at the minute, but I am prioritizing all of the fruit trees, grafted fruit trees that has been delivered a few weeks ago. I've been prioritizing them to put into the ground so they don't get wilted, although it's still raining every now and then, but it's still too hot as you could see. Up here, we don't have a lot of shade going on. So the only strawberry in the property has been in the soil for a week and it's looking good. Yeah. Lots of sacks. That's from when the fruit trees got delivered, it was inside a sack because it was transported through a bus, like a public bus that we had to wait for it by the roadside. And my nephew got me this to cover the seedlings that I have put in a few days ago, and they're struggling because of the heat. So far, we have a little pond here that I am planning on extending or getting a bit deeper. So this will serve as a water table for all of the trees here. I have a lot of trees going on. Some of them you could not see because they're still struggling, and some are being covered um by dried leaves and all that. So yeah, that's the plan for this pond. The soil is heavy clay, so it can retain water. So this is purely rainwater. This was gifted to me, to us, by um, a nephew from my second cousin. It's it's a hen duck, and I'm trying to get a drake for it so we could get some eggs out of it. And then here, lots of, like I said, lots of grafted trees, but they're still a bit little, tiny. So this is what I was telling you about, guys. This is the banana, like the stem, what do you call it, of the banana, and it could stay fresh, or it could cover the seedling for several weeks. And there you go. That's my eggplant. So that's the purpose of that. And then these, we got this from the market when I bought from a man, and he got a sack full of these, like the end of the pineapple. And I said, can I ask you for some planting materials? And he just willingly gave me a sack full of this planting material for free. And then these are black beans, which I'm just sprinkling everywhere, hoping to help the plant, or the to build up the soil for nitrogen. So this is like a layer. All you see here, all the plants that's been planted, what I did is like a layer of kitchen scrap, the grass from this area. Um, we had a lot of boxes from building materials. I included that. And then, yeah, that's so I made a layer out of it, and then a rice hull. So hopefully they will do better. Hopefully that's like giving them a good start. And I planted some um oh, I'm sorry, brain fog, like a lot lately. Stressed. I'm getting stressed. Sometimes this whole thing could be so overwhelming. And then yeah, I planted some potatoes, which I bought from the grocery shop. I cheated them, and it was like sprouting, but it's only been in the soil for a week, and so far I can't see anything yet. But let's hope that it will grow. The panic, guys, that we will be staying here permanently, and when December comes, I really did notice the price of vegetables, of meat, coming up by a lot. So I like, so as you can see, this is like a chaos planting, but let's not go into it. So um, I have a trellis already in place. I'm not sure if it's gonna last long. Originally, I wanted it to be like a wire to tie it up, but the people doing it wanted to use plastic, so I had to compromise. Right. Um, let me show you down here, because this is just temporary. I've been frustrated like many times. The cows coming after my plants. It's been munched many times. So it goes until there, down there. Next time we'll go down there, but not today. There is like a fence there, a fencing, like a barbed wire. I'm not sure if you could see it. No, it's too far. So anyway, so like I said, this property has like pockets of um lots of pockets of land down there, like layers of it. And we are thinking of transferring our piglets down there because currently we have eight, and it's in my brother's house near the by the coastal area, and it's the pigs are like 2 months old and they're getting bigger and they eat a lot. So that's what we are planning to do, like grow a lot of vegetables, and whatever excess vegetables we cannot eat or we cannot sell will be a feed for the animals. And yeah, lots of stuff. So like I said, this is just temporary because there are a few lines that's been blurred, like we need to push it back a little bit more, and on the sides we need to push it back a little bit more. Yeah, but like I said, it's temporary just to keep the cows out. So lots of pole beans, chayote from a leftover chayote which I bought from the grocery. So lots of garlic, and these are just like a leftover from rice hull and it grew, and I'm not gonna pluck them down, uh pluck them off, because currently this area gets too much sun in the like mid morning and afternoon, throughout the afternoon, and it's bleaching some of the plants. So I'm gonna allow them to grow a little bit more to provide a bit of shade. So these are radishes which I have just sprinkled, and these are like from the lemongrass, using it as a mulch. Lots of garlic. So these are not garlic seed. Actually, these are just garlic from the grocery shop. It's a gourd, and yeah. So I have a lot of stuff going on here. We have some purple yam in there. It's not sprouting yet. Bottle gourd, yeah. Same thing here. I'm not sure if so. Actually, I have grown a lot of like kitchen scraps. So this is like a spinach, swamp spinach, kangkong. This is kangkong, Chinese kangkong, I think, from the grocery shop, you know, and they grow. Yeah. So not much of them. Hopefully, they will grow. And then, like I said, this is good from providing a lot of shade from the plants that are struggling because they are getting too much sunlight, and young plants cannot. Oh, I have not noticed that one. So this is like about ready to latch onto a pole and go up there on the trellis. So this is the very first lot that I've made. So as you can see, you can barely notice it, but this is mangosteen. And yeah, these mung bean were supposed to be just like a cover crop. But then again, I said I wanted to cut them off and use them as a mulch. But then, like I said, the plants gets too much sun and they're just beginning to establish, so they need much shade. So I alternated it with um yeah, more pineapple. I have like a tomato growing there and it's struggling. So as you could see, it's trying, but it's looking so sun bleached. Right. As you could see, they are growing nicely, but when you get to that point, it's been munched, and a cow escaped up here in the middle of the night, I was told. And then by morning, much of the leaves are gone, as you can see. Avocado, and these plants are new, so I'm not expecting a lot from it. And it's like trying to get a new growth. More pineapple, and another mangosteen here. Like I said, it's sun bleached, but these are like new growth and it's looking well. So sometimes I'm like, so these are all like grasses, lemongrass, anything I can find in the area to mulch them. More pineapple. Is it 5 already? Right, I need to finish this video because it's 5 o'clock and today is Saturday. It's payday. And yeah, this is jackfruit and it's struggling. Let me show you guys. Look, it's been munched. Like a lot of it are gone, but um it has been pulled out, so hopefully it will sprout some shoots soon. But this one, it's been munched twice. So before, like 4 weeks ago, it's been munched, and when it was growing new flush of grow, the cow escaped and munched it again. So I'm hoping it's gonna grow. Right from on this side, this is where it stopped. Lots of uh bamboo and some more nice views. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.